Thanks to Ugreen for sponsoring this video. Hey, welcome back. Here we are again, looking at cool desk setup accessories and peripherals that hopefully you haven't heard of. It's always fun to plan these videos and find products that I like for me to share with all of you. So I do hope you like these as much as I do, but without waiting any further, let's jump right in. First item is one of the channel's favorite. It's a mechanical keyboard. You know, I can have one of these desk setup accessories types of videos without at least one keyboard, so this is the Nuphy Halo 75. I dedicated a full video on the Halo 65 that you need to watch right after this one, and the Halo 75 is its bigger brother, keeping an almost identical layout but adding a function row. It comes in a nice looking matte black or ionic white finish. The top is aluminum while the bottom is plastic, and it features high quality double shot PBT keycaps with the option for a colorful theme or a more neutral one. This is also an RGB lovers rejoice, as not only it features perky RGB, but it also has this outer LED ring that shines both inside and out, and it features a side light which is addressable too. It comes with a 2.4 GHz dongle for a lag-free experience, although I did get a couple missed keystrokes here and there with it, so here Bluetooth seemed to be a bit more stable, or even better, fully wired. It's offered with a great variety of solid switches, my specific unit being loaded with Nuphy's own linear switches called Night Breezes, and these are pre-lubed, but the PCB is hot swap, so you can always change things up later down the line. Stabilizers are tuned right out of the box, and it's filled with sound dampening silicone pieces in all the right places. The Halo 75 is a unique looking mechanical keyboard that's packed with value, making it very hard not to recommend in the sub $150 range. Next up is technically not a desk setup accessory, but when used as one, it makes a huge difference on the lighting quality of a desk setup. This is the Aputure Amaran 60X LED light. I've been a fan of monitor lamps for years now, as they provide diffuse lighting for your work surface, but this combo is just on another level, putting out even more diffuse light and covering a much larger area. Not only that, it can serve as a key light for video conference calls, making any webcam look much better. Alright, this is how I look using an average webcam, but with this amazing diffuse lighting from Aputure. Now, if I change the lights to instead rely on my recessed lights, you can see how much worse it looks. What I like about this specific model is that it's affordable in its category, it's also compact, which is great for a desk setup, and it offers plenty of power. I actually only run it at like 30%, and it's more than what I need. This 60X model offers variable temperature, meaning the shade of white can be dialed in, which is pretty cool, but I believe the more budget-friendly 60D would be more than enough for this use case, this one being single color. Attached to it is the Light Dome Mini 2, which is a high-quality softbox from Aputure that produces amazingly well-diffused light, but you can also opt for their 45/45 square variant for a cheaper alternative. But going back to the 60X, it comes with a standard tripod mount, so you can easily attach it to a desk arm, such as this Elgato Flex arm. I prefer to use a setup like this instead of a regular light stand, as you can adjust the height of the desk and still keep your light placement the same relative to the desktop. Both the 60D and 60X have physical controls at the back, but can also be controlled with the Sidus app, where all settings are available and lights can be grouped if you own more than one. This is a huge upgrade for any desk setup. So much so that I bought another 60D as a secondary video light, so I can keep one of them permanently attached to my desk. Next up is the Christmas box from Ugreen, which includes all the charging and connectivity accessories you need for your portable devices. This is a very cool kit, and I plan to give this exact box to a family member who just got an M1 MacBook Air. The DigiNest 65W is an amazing desk setup charging station with a total of 7 ports. Not only it's a very capable power strip with its 3 AC outlets, it also has 4 USB ports built in, 2 of them being Type-C. Here, the GAN3 chip provides 65 watts of charging capacity, which is split between all 4 USB ports, but can also be entirely supplied to a single USB-C device, effectively receiving the full 65 watts. This translates to only 1.5 hours to fully charge a 13-inch MacBook Air. It's super compact and takes very little space on the desk, and it looks a lot better than most power strips, where you'd plug in a bunch of various chargers for all your devices. And being a power strip by design, it comes with overload, overcurrent, and grounded protection, along with many other security features. But if you don't need AC outlets, the Nexode 100-watt desk charger is even more compact and can supply up to 100 watts, as the name suggests. It also features 4 USB ports, with 3 of them being Type-C, and it too can split its full capacity across all ports or dedicate it to a single device for super fast 100-watt charging power. This elegant solution prevents you from requiring multiple separate chargers, and it also allows you to easily store the cables away when not in use for a cleaner look. The box also includes 2 USB cables, a 100-watt capable USB-C to USB-C cable, and a USB-C to Lightning cable, again, perfect for an Apple setup. I like that Ugreen cables are braided and they have high-quality connectors for better durability. On behalf of Ugreen, Happy New Year's, and may they power up your holiday season. Thanks to Ugreen for sponsoring this video, and as always, I'll have links to all these products down below for you to check out. Next up is a couple accessories from HumanCentric's Workspace collection. They make high-quality desk setup accessories, and here are the ones that caught my attention. First is their aluminum stand, which is entirely made from aluminum, so it has a nice weight to it and stays in place. It has an anodized space gray finish that's smooth to the touch and features a silicone pad on top for headphones to grip on it, as well as under so it doesn't scratch the surface it sits on. I really like this design. It stands out from other headphone stands out there while keeping it simple. Next up is their desk mat, which comes in this beautiful black vegan leather material. It's a decent size that should fit most desks, being 32-inch wide and 14-inch deep. I like that it's super thin, giving it a sleek look, and the fact that the edges are stitched for increased durability. A really nice mat that will add a premium feel to any desk setup. Next up is an accessory that pairs well with the desk mat, and that's their wrist rest, which is mostly made of anodized space gray aluminum and then wrapped in the same leather-like material as the desk mat. It has a very Apple-esque look that will match the Magic Keyboard in width, but I think even here with the Halo 75 in black, it's a very solid combo. And finally, here is HumanCentric's laptop riser, which features a wide aluminum base and a premium walnut plywood surface. The angle and height here improve the ergonomics of using a laptop at a desk. Your laptop is safely held in place with the aluminum lip at the bottom that has a silicone pad for added grip and to prevent scratches. As with the other products from HumanCentric, the design is unique and elegant, and the build quality is way up there. And last but not least, I got a pair of desktop speakers that pack a punch for their size. These are the G2000 from Edifier, and they're part of their gaming line of audio products, but really they can be used for anything. In fact, they come with 3 equalizer presets for gaming, movies, or music, the latter being my favorite as it sounded the most natural. They connect via USB or with a 3.5mm port, and they also support Bluetooth for easy wireless pairing. You get volume control on board with this little rocker on the side, and right below is the EQ preset and RGB button, as yes, these speakers feature subtle accent lights on the sides and larger panels at the back for some ambient glow. Physically speaking, they're super small, which is great as they don't take a lot of room on a desk. I personally think Edifier nailed the look, as these have a design that would blend with most desk setups, even in a work environment. They also sound pretty good considering their size and the fact that they only have 1 driver per cabinet. They won't sound as good as larger or more expensive speakers, but that's the compromise you make with these. Still, they're a massive improvement compared to built-in laptop speakers, including MacBook speakers, which are recognized as some of the best. It makes a huge difference in how full the sound is in comparison. So yeah, solid little speakers. They also come in white, which would have been a great match with this exact desk setup, but these in black also look pretty nice. Alright, that's it for today's video. Hope you thought it was useful and found some desk accessories that picked up your interest. Please let me know which one's your favorite down below. I reply to most, if not all, comments within the first couple weeks of posting. Anyway, thanks for watching, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, as I'll see you in the next video.